again, another video, and so this time I just want to talk about the struggle of forces between men and women in our society right now. Everything that happen in relationships and marriages, what a woman can do, what a man can do, what is the role of a man or a woman in society, because I think this is a very important subject that people sometimes don't talk about, but I think it's very important to talk about. So first of all, I just want to mention that human beings are not perfect, and everyone can change. So there are good men out there, there are good women out there, there are bad men out there, there are bad women out there. So this video is going to be for because I'm a man, right? So I want to protect the good man or the good men against the bad women. Okay, so what I'm saying, bad or good, I don't say, for example, bad and saying, okay, this person is a bad person and that's it, because everyone can change. You can be bad in a certain moment of your life, but through your experiences and whatever, you can change if you want to change. Okay, there are some people who don't want to change, or some people who don't know how to change. So this struggle of forces between men and women is very important. We have to recognize that there are adjectives, there are ways that a good man is, and there are adjectives and there are ways that what is a good woman. Okay, so a good man is a provider. A good man is loves his woman, assists his woman, is close to his woman. A good man is a leader. A good man is a director. He's a provider of security. He's a provider of everything that a woman will need, right? That's a good man. Okay, a bad man is someone who's going to use his masculinity. He's going to be toxic. He's going to be authoritative. He's going to be sometimes engaging into a lot of arguments, not expressing his feelings, not expressing his emotions. That is what is a bad man. But there is bad women also, and how do we recognize a bad woman is manipulation, because a woman can use her beauty, her sex, to manipulate men, and this manipulation leads to what we know now, that most of the women kind of understand about the role of a man and the role of a woman in society, which is the dominance, because I believe that most of the women think that men dominate them in society, but they have to understand that there is no domination between men and women. There is no domination between men and women. What happened is, we have to understand what you can do and what you can do and what you have the freedom to do, right? You choose to do things, but there are things that, for example, a woman can do better than a man, and a man, there are things that a man can do better than a woman, right? And we have to agree on that point, because, for example, someone can be free and say, I want to be an astronaut, go into space and whatever, but the reality and the statistics is that there are more men who go to the space and are astronauts, right? You can choose, a woman can choose to say, hey, I want to be a soldier, right? But the statistics and the reality is like there are more men who goes to war who are soldiers. So what I'm trying to explain here is like there are genuine natural traits that lead someone to make a choice in their life and to do something, right? So men are more directors, men are more creators, and women are more sustainers of life, right? So if we just take the example of the chromosomes that we have, we all know that women have two chromosomes, the X and two X, and men have X and Y. So the man determines the sex of a human being, right? So from there we can understand that naturally coming from our genuine skills and competency, naturally each person, I'm talking about the man and the woman, each person has a role that they play in society, in humanhood, right? So the man in that sense, in that point, the man create we can say that women create life because they get pregnant and they deliver whatever, but the men are the one who directs the appearance of life, or how life is going to be, by the determination of sex. So that is just one example. What I'm trying to say is like every single man or every single woman has a role to play on society. So now what is bad is like everything is trying to divide men from women, but for humanity and humanhood to keep on existing and to keep on being in harmony on this earth, men and women has to understand their role each other, and to be able to live in peace on this earth. So don't get me wrong, like freedom is different from what you can do genuinely as a person. Okay, a woman has the freedom to say, I want to be a president of a country. Okay, but what happens is there are more men who are president in countries, because genuinely, naturally, coming from their traits, their nature, their DNA, men are the ones who produce or are more into leading, are more into directing, are more into creating, and women are more into sustaining that creation part of life, and which happen to be the position of men. There is no inequality between men and women. When we say inequality, I'm trying to say that everyone has the freedom to do whatever they want to do in this earth, men and women. But what can you do better than someone else? What a man can do better than a woman, or what a woman can do better than a man? That's the point. We go.